5 most secretive medieval orders and their darkest rituals. The Middle Ages were not only an age of kings and castles, but of secret brotherhoods whose power thrived in the shadows. These were orders bound by oaths of blood, hidden rituals, and forbidden knowledge that terrified even the church. Cloaked in mystery, they plotted wars, guarded treasures, and whispered pacts with forces darker than faith dared admit. Their names still echo through history, feared and shrouded in legend. Today, we uncover the 5 most secretive medieval orders and their darkest rituals societies, whose secrets remain chilling to this very day. Order number 1, the Knights Templar. Few names from the Middle Ages carry as much mystique as the Knights Templar. Founded in the 12th century to protect pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, the Templars grew into a powerful military and financial empire. But with their rise came whispers of dark secrets. Legends claim the Templars conducted forbidden rituals deep within their temples, worshipping mysterious idols like the severed head of Baphomet. Some chroniclers accused them of spitting on the cross during secret initiations, binding recruits to the order through blasphemy and fear. Their vast wealth and independence made them enemies of both kings and popes. In 1307, King Philip IV of France struck, arresting hundreds of Templars on charges of heresy. Under torture, many confessed to unspeakable rites, whether true or forced. The stories of their occult practices spread across Europe. The order was officially dissolved, but its legacy only grew darker. To this day, the Knights Templar remain shrouded in mystery, forever tied to tales of hidden treasures, lost relics, and rituals too dangerous to reveal. Order number 2, the Assassins Hashishin. High in the mountains of Persia during the Middle Ages, there thrived a brotherhood that terrified kings and crusaders alike, the Assassins, or Hashashin. Founded by Hassan I-Sabah, this secretive sect of the Nizarius Malis became infamous for their ruthless precision and deadly devotion. The Assassins lived in hidden fortresses, the most legendary being Alamat, the Eagle's Nest. It was said that initiates were drawn into loyalty through mysterious rituals, including the use of hashish to induce visions of paradise. Believing they served a divine mission, these warriors willingly gave their lives to strike down powerful enemies. What made the assassins so feared was their method. They killed openly, in broad daylight, even in heavily guarded courts or cathedrals, disappearing into the crowd afterward. Their very name became synonymous with terror, whispered across Europe as legends of shadowy killers bound to secret oaths. Though eventually crushed by the Mongols, the assassins remain one of the most secretive orders in medieval history, forever remembered for their dark blend of faith, ritual, and fear. Order number 3, the Teutonic Order, born during the Crusades. The Teutonic Order began as a band of German knights sworn to defend pilgrims in the Holy Land. But in the centuries that followed, they transformed into one of the most feared and secretive military orders of the medieval world. Cloaked in white mantles marked with black crosses, they marched not only for Christ, but for conquest. Legends claim that behind their vows of purity and discipline lay rituals shrouded in secrecy. Recruits were said to undergo harsh initiation ceremonies, swearing unbreakable oaths that bound their lives and souls to the order. Some chroniclers whispered that the knights practiced forbidden rites to sanctify their bloodshed, believing every enemy slain was a sacred offering. The Teutonic Knights carved out a brutal empire along the Baltic frontier, where crusade turned into occupation, and faith became a mask for endless war. Entire peoples, like the Prussians and Lithuanians, were subjugated under their iron rule. Though eventually broken by rivals and rising kingdoms, the Teutonic Order's reputation endures. A brotherhood whose dark rituals and relentless conquests left a chilling mark on medieval Europe. Order number 4, the Order of the Dragon, in 1408.
Out.
Deep in the heart of Hungary, a brotherhood was born that would forever intertwine chivalry with terror. The Order of the Dragon. Founded by King Sigismund of Luxembourg, its purpose was to defend Christianity against the encroaching Ottoman Empire. Yet the order became infamous less for its victories than for its grim symbols and ruthless loyalty. Knights of the Dragon wore emblems of a coiled serpent devouring its own tail, a mark of eternal power and sacrifice.
Ow.
Members swore blood oaths to crush enemies of the cross, embracing rituals that blurred the line between piety and fanaticism. The most famous initiate was Vlad the Dracul, whose very name Dracul, meaning dragon, came from this order. His son, Vlad III, later known as Dracula, inherited not only the name, but also the aura of fear and brutality associated with the Brotherhood. Whispers told of rituals where knights pledged their souls to the dragon, binding themselves to a destiny of violence and shadow. Though their banners eventually faded from the battlefield, the Order of the Dragon survives, in legend as the Brotherhood that gave birth to Dracula. Its terrifying legacy. Order number 5. The Rosicrucians in the twilight of the Middle Ages. Whispers began of a hidden brotherhood devoted not to war, but to forbidden knowledge. The Rosicrucians. Cloaked in secrecy, they claimed descent from ancient mystics and alchemists, guarding secrets that promised power over life, death, and even the soul itself. Their emblem arose upon a cross was said to symbolize hidden wisdom blooming within suffering. Initiates were rumored to undergo elaborate rituals, swearing to protect occult teachings from both kings and church alike. Some chroniclers accused them of consorting with demons, practicing astrology, and searching for the philosopher's stone in secret chambers lit by candlelight. Though historians debate whether the Rosicrucians truly existed in the medieval era or emerged later in myth, their legend became inseparable from Europe's dark imagination. They represented the thirst for knowledge the Church tried to bury, and the fear of hidden societies working beyond the reach of God. The Rosicrucians remain one of history's most enigmatic orders, half legend, half reality, forever tied to the idea that secret brotherhoods held the darkest rituals of the Middle Ages. From the fearless Knights Templar to the deadly assassins, from the iron grip of the Teutonic Order to the ominous Order of the Dragon. And finally, the mystical Rosicrucians. These brotherhoods prove that the Middle Ages were shaped as much by shadows as by crowns. Bound by blood oaths, forbidden knowledge, and secret rituals, they left behind legacies that still haunt history. If you enjoyed uncovering these dark orders, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts below. Which of these secret societies fascinated you most? The whispers of the past still linger.